I want to talk to you today about the importance of consistency.
Every moment is a teachable moment.
So when you are working to grow your business and grow your skill set, consistency is a key factor in that. And I tell my students that all the time. When you are working, practicing on scripts, working on your acting skills, doing that on a regular basis so that you're constantly, I would say on a day-to-day basis, you're thinking about voice acting. You're thinking about how can you move your business forward? How can I get better at my skill set? Practicing with consistency is key for that. It's kind of like if you took music lessons and waited until the night before to practice the song that your music instructor gave to you, then you would be all in one particular moment in time, especially when it's about your performance, right? So if I give homework to my students, I try to tell them to split it up so that you do a little bit each day and try to do that at either a consistent time or different consistent times. So like in the morning or in the afternoon or at night, if you have, and so that way you get to know your voice, you get to know your performance better. So maybe in the morning you're fresh, you have a lot of energy. Maybe you have too much energy in the morning. Maybe midday is good for you, where you've kind of worked in your voice already and you've done your vocal exercises, or you've been at work, and so in the middle of the day you're warmed up. You're definitely warmed up and ready to go, and it becomes a fun respite from work, where you're doing all your auditions at noon, or you're doing your homework at noon, or maybe when you get home from work. This is if you're a part-time voice actor. So if you get home from work, I know a lot of times when I was part-time voice acting, it was tough for me to do when I got home at work, but I understood where my body was at and where I could be in terms of doing auditions. Sometimes you don't have a choice, right? You've got to get your auditions in. So keep in mind where you're at during any given time of the day when you are practicing or auditioning. So if you can be consistent and you find something that works for you, that will help you to, I think, grow your skills. If you are inconsistent, or you are doing your homework at the very last minute, or you're doing all your auditions at one specific time, your performance is going to be in that same headspace and physical space and mental space. So that may serve you, or maybe not. Maybe you were stressed out after your day with, any kind of issue, technology issues, family issues, work issues, whatever it could be. Maybe you were stressed out, and so therefore all your auditions sounded a little bit strained. The other thing too is when you're thinking about it from a business perspective, also consistency is key, especially when it comes to your marketing. Marketing consistency is key, because people will forget about you unless they are reminded. And I like to call that your top of mind. So if you're marketing to a particular list or a particular set of clients, make sure that you're reaching out on a consistent basis to let them know that you're still there. Let them know that you're still available. You still have that amazing voice, and that you're still ready, waiting to, serve them and to elevate their brand. With your marketing, make sure that you're consistent, because you can send an email once to a client, and then they might think, oh, this is great, but it's not quite the right time yet. And then you don't ever send another follow-up email. You don't follow up, and they forget about you. Or maybe they put you in a folder and then they forgot about that folder. I know on any given day that my attention span is very, very low. And if I'm not reminded every once in a while, or bumped, I like to call it a little mind bump, I will forget if I'm not continually thinking about the product that I might be looking at, or I might be reminded that you have an amazing voice that would be great for this upcoming campaign. Or maybe I don't have a campaign at the time, and all of a sudden your email comes in, your marketing comes in, or your post on social media is just at the right time. Marketing is really a lot about timing. And so understand that the more you can consistently put yourself out there, the better chance you'll have of somebody seeing, hearing, and then hiring you. For more business tips, make sure to check out my videos here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.